Hello, everybody. In this video, we're going to be doing the jailed Trump scenario. So Trump gets sent to prison probably as a result of DC convicting him or possibly Georgia convicting him. I think those are the two most likely cases to send him to prison. So this is the jailed Donald Trump scenario versus Joe Biden. So Trump's in a jail cell. He's not allowed to attend the debates. So let's get right into it. So there'll be a lot more safe Democratic states than there are usually. Again, Trump going to jail, it definitely would hurt him electorally. Nearly every poll shows him losing support in the event he gets sent to jail. There's no poll that actually shows him gaining support if he goes to jail, like some people claim. It would probably only help him in a primary scenario anyway, but this is the general election. It's a lot different from a primary. So, yeah, let's get into this. Let's set up the safe red states. I don't think Nebraska would get that competitive, but I could see Kansas potentially. I could see Montana, Missouri, maybe. Well, not even Missouri. I think this would still be a safe Republican state. It's just pretty much a locked Republican state from now on. I just don't think the Democrats, even in a jailed Trump scenario, would get it down to a competitive margin. Even Mississippi would probably be safe Republican still. Utah as well. I just don't see it happening unless there's like a new Evan McMullin or Mormon type third party candidate that can make it competitive. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's do the likely Republican states first. So I definitely see Kansas as being one of those in a jailed Trump scenario. Same with Montana. I think it would go to like a 9-point Trump victory. Nebraska's first district, I definitely see that going that way. South Carolina would probably be a lot more competitive than usual as well in a jailed Trump scenario. Safe blue states, Colorado, New Mexico, Virginia. There's no way Trump even makes them competitive at all if he's in jail. Plus, he wouldn't be able to do his campaign rally, so I could definitely see enthusiasm for the Trump campaign going a bit down because of that. In Maine at large, I see this as a safe blue state. Same with New Hampshire. It's already like teetering as a likely blue state to possibly even safe blue in some polls I've seen. So if Trump goes to jail, it'd probably be a Democratic lock. Even in Maine second, I'd probably have this as a lean blue flip in a Trump jail time scenario. Again, I think Trump would probably win here by about 6 normally, but if he goes to jail, it'd probably be around an under 1% Biden victory in Maine second, something like that. Nebraska second's probably safe blue in a jailed Trump scenario. Minnesota, I think would probably stay about likely blue, even with the really bad Republican candidate in 2022. Like the gubernatorial election was still likely blue. So in a jail Trump scenario, I'd probably stay the same way. Michigan would probably go to likely blue in this scenario, probably Pennsylvania as well. I see Iowa and Ohio still voting for Donald Trump, even if he's in prison, but by a much more reduced margin than last time. Wisconsin would probably be one lone Rust Belt state out of the trio here of swing states that would be like or lean blue. I think Trump would still hold Biden to only a 4-point victory here in Wisconsin because it's typically the more conservative / populist state out of the three. In Florida, even with Trump in jail, I still think this is a lean Republican state. Again, there's some polls that show Trump up here double digits. So, again, Trump has a pretty solid lock in Florida, even if he's sent to prison. In Arizona, I actually see Trump going to jail being a pretty big boost for Democrats in the state of Arizona, so I have this as a likely blue state. Nevada would probably just stay about a 4-point Biden victory, while Arizona's about 5 points in favor of Biden. In these remaining states, Georgia and North Carolina probably would vote for Biden if Trump went to jail. I definitely see independent voters kind of swing over to Biden in that scenario. So I have North Carolina as probably a lean blue state. Same with Georgia's lean blue. The big question marks on this map are Texas and Alaska. So Alaska has ranked choice voting, so they'll probably keep it as likely Republican in a normal scenario. But with Trump going to jail, it'll be an extremely competitive state. But I still think, even with a jailed Trump, this state probably still hangs on by like a 1.5 or 2% margin in favor of Trump. Again, it's still a very Republican state, still very rural, but I still think Trump just manages to hold on here against Joe Biden. But in the state of Texas, it'll be a very, very competitive state and a jail time scenario for Trump here. But ultimately, I still think Trump just barely pulls it out in a jail time scenario. Like by the closest margin possible. It'd definitely be the closest state in a scenario like this. But I just still think that even though he's up here in Texas by like 5 or 6 currently, in a jail time scenario, he would definitely only win it by an under 1% margin or something like that. I wouldn't even blame if you think Biden would win the state of Texas in a jail time scenario. I could see that happening as well. I just think it's more likely that Trump manages to hang on in the state of Texas, even if he's sent to jail. I still think his core base supporters turn out for him. He would just lose a lot more independence, giving Biden a real legitimate shot at winning in the state of Texas. But other than that, I mean, I don't think it would change any other solid Republican states likely here. I think this would probably be the map if Trump were sent to jail. Maybe we could see Wisconsin go likely blue, Nevada possibly. But other than that, if you aren't subscribed to the channel already, I would highly recommend doing so. And if you have any agreements or disagreements about this map, comment down below. If you have any video recommendation ideas, comment them down below as well. Other than that, thanks so much for watching the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.